We're living in a reality where machines influence our healthcare decisions right now. This advancement, while groundbreaking, comes with hidden dangers that could jeopardize patient care. As AI becomes integral to healthcare, integrators are under immense pressure, and their stress signals are flashing red. You might wonder why this matters. The professionals managing these systems are experiencing overwhelming stress that could lead to catastrophic consequences for patients. Imagine a doctor inundated with data from AI second-guessing their instincts while the machine suggests treatments. When human intuition clashes with machine efficiency, what happens to patient safety? Over-reliance on algorithms can result in misdiagnosis picture being in a critical moment. It's a chilling scenario that could have life-or-death implications. As healthcare evolves, the pressure on integrators intensifies. They ensure AI runs smoothly, but the cost is high. Stress can manifest in subtle waste-missed warnings, overlooked anomalies. What if those overlooked signals lead to disastrous mistakes? Visualize a bustling hospital where healthcare professionals are racing against time, relying on AI to make split-second decisions. This dependence risks reducing skilled practitioners to mere operators, compromising their judgment. Does that concern you? As we delve deeper, we uncover a troubling reality: the technology meant to enhance healthcare may be fostering an environment ripe for errors. The stress signals are real, and they're becoming increasingly evident. Awareness is crucial. We must recognize that integrating AI isn't solely about efficiency, it's also about preserving the human element in decision-making. We need to create spaces for open dialogue, allowing those who work with AI to voice their concerns without fear of judgment. As we move forward, consider the implications. AI has the power to transform healthcare, but at what cost? Those stress signals are not just warnings, they demand immediate action to safeguard the human touch in our medical decisions. If this resonates with you, let's keep the conversation going. How do we find the right balance between innovation and human judgment? Your thoughts are more important now than ever. Imagine a world where AI makes crucial decisions about your health without anyone questioning its judgment. Sounds appealing, right? But what if I told you there are hidden dangers beneath that shiny surface? Many of us are excited about AI's potential in healthcare, yet we often overlook an uncomfortable truth. As these systems become more integrated into our healthcare, a subtle shift occurs that could threaten patient outcomes in ways we may not fully grasp. Picture this: a doctor relying heavily on an AI algorithm for a diagnosis. It seems efficient, but what happens if that algorithm is trained on biased data? The very decisions meant to save lives could end up causing serious harm. You might think, surely I've considered this. But the reality is more unsettling. In our eagerness to embrace technology, we often overlook critical flaws in these systems. It's like building a skyscraper. On shaky ground it may look impressive, but one tremor could bring it all crashing down. Let's consider a real-life scenario. Imagine receiving a diagnosis based solely on AI analysis. You trust the system, but what if it misses an important detail? A misdiagnosis could lead to unnecessary treatments or, even worse, delays in care. This is just hypothetical, it's happening right now. The situation becomes even more concerning when we realize that many healthcare providers aren't equipped to question our recommendations. As reliance on these systems grows, human intuition gets pushed to the background. It's as if we're handing over the keys to our well-being to a machine without fully understanding what happens behind the scenes. But there's more to consider. Algorithms are only as good as the data they're trained on. If that data is flawed, the consequences can be disastrous. The risk isn't just individual, it's systemic. The integration of AI in healthcare has the potential to reshape the entire landscape, but at what cost? So, what can we do? Awareness is the first step. We need to foster conversations about the limitations and biases within these systems and advocate for transparency in our decision-making processes. This is just a tech issue, it's a societal responsibility. As we navigate this evolving field, remember technology should enhance human decision-making, not replace it. The future of healthcare should be a partnership between humans and machines, not a hierarchy. Take a moment to reflect on this. Are we truly ready to trust our health to algorithms that may not have our best interests at heart? The overlooked dangers of integration in healthcare decision-making aren't just a topic for discussion, they're a reality we must confront. Stay informed, stay engaged, and don't let technology lead the way blindly. What's at stake is far too important to ignore. Imagine waking up one day to find that your doctor's decisions aren't entirely their own anymore. Instead, they're relying on an eye that makes choices based on algorithms you can't see. It's a pretty unsettling thought, right? Many people don't realize that the integration of AI in healthcare is more than just a technological leap, it's a double-edged sword. While it offers efficiency and accuracy, it also brings hidden dangers that could significantly affect your life. Every day, hospitals adopt AI tools that analyze patient data faster than ever. But what happens when these tools misinterpret critical health information? What if an AI's recommendation leads to a misdiagnosis? These are crucial questions we need to consider, even if they make us uncomfortable. Now, imagine you're in a hospital room and the AI suggests a treatment based on a vast data set. But what if that data set is flawed or biased, overlooking your unique situation? That risk is very real. The rush to integrate AI is accelerating, and in this hurry, many overlook the nuances of human decision-making. Doctors are trained to see the whole patient, while AI focuses on data points, often missing the human element entirely. This gap can lead to serious consequences for anyone. Consider a scenario where a patient is treated based on historical data that reflects trends rather than actual realities. If a minority group is underrepresented in that data, it could lead to incorrect conclusions about their health needs. This isn't just a statistic, it could be a matter of life or death. As AI becomes a regular part of decision-making, the stakes continue to rise. What if a doctor places complete trust in the AI, resulting in a misdiagnosis? Patients are left to deal with the fallout, often without understanding the technology that informs their care. It's easy to think that the influence of AI on healthcare is a distant concern, but it's happening right now. Every time you visit a doctor, you're stepping into a world where AI is reshaping the way care is delivered. Are you prepared for what that might mean? We can't ignore the ethical implications either. If mistakes occur, is it the algorithm, the developers, or the medical team? The lines are becoming blurred and real lives are at stake. So what can we do? Awareness is the first step.